President Muhammadu Buhari government fighting a lost battle. IPOB leader must be released. The lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Mike Ozekhome, assures Nnamdi Kanu's followers and supporters. According to the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, he said that the federal government have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. For that, only the IPOB leader must be released. Okay, he's reacting to the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari's comment, on Nnamdi Kanu's case, that is only courts can determine Nnamdi Kanu's case. Once again, last week, Igbo leaders pleaded with Mr. President when he visited Ebonyi State to release the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, but Buhari refused. He said he has no hand in Nnamdi Kanu's case, that only courts can determine Nnamdi Kanu's, case and all that. But Ozekhome, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, is saying here that the federal government is fighting a lost battle, that Kanu must be released, because the federal government have no case against the IPOB leader. You can also recall how Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria, how the government of Nigeria, adopted him in Kenya and extradite him back to Nigeria, to face a trial of a treasonable felony and all that. And Nigerians, so many persons, have condemned that act, that Kanu was adopted, from Kenya to Nigeria, which is not supposed to be so. The federal government did not follow the right process, of extraditing Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, but he was adopted. That one side. Now, talking about President Muhammadu Buhari, refusing to release Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerians have been talking, people just they talk left, right, and center. What is that is too difficult for the federal government of Nigeria to release the IPOB leader? If he can pardon bandits and Boko Haram, why can't he, also pardon an agitator who is agitating for freedom? Because Nigerians understand that self-determination is not a crime. Yes, it's not even against the constitution in Nigeria. But the way the federal government is taking the whole thing, is really, I don't know how to put it. They are the one, escalating the whole issue. You understand? So Nigerians too who have reacted to this said that hadn't been Nnamdi Kanu is from Fulani extraction, that they believe that the federal government will not be treating, IPOB leader this way. IPOB leaders get harsh treatment. Why the government pamper bandits and Boko Haram? These are people who are killing Nigerians. These are people who have displaced millions of Nigerians in the northern part of this country. We are talking about people who have already installed their government. They have their government in the northern part of this country. In some parts of the north, they have already installed their government. They have their governor and all that. People pay levies. If you don't pay levies, you're not going to go your farm. You cannot cultivate. So people have to pay, because if you don't pay, you will be killed. Nobody to protect you. They have their markets and all that, But Nigerian government is not even seeing them as a threat to Nigeria as a country, but they see agitators as a big deal. You understand? This is really very, very unfair. We have to treat everybody equally. Talking about treating everybody equally, as to say, those people are bandits. You cannot compare people who are asking for freedom with a terrorist. You cannot compare them. But this is what the Nigerian government is doing. They will say bandits are common criminals. They will call them business people. You understand? We call them business people. It's only God that we actually settle this issue in this country. Really, if Nigerian government release nNnamdi Kanu, it's going to heal so many wounds. It's not that it's going to heal totally, but that is a step. Yeah, you understand? Because these people are saying that they are being marginalized by the government. They are being cut off from the government of Nigeria. Then if that be the case, let's go. If you don't want to treat us accordingly the way you are treating other regions, we are no longer interested here. Let's go. Give us our freedom. Let's go. The federal government said no. Everybody is going to, be together. One Nigeria will stand. That is the stance of the federal government. Now, you are now still using the same stick you used to kill their goats to show them, by saying you will not release the IPOB leader nNnamdi Kanu, but you will pardon you will pardon bandits, you will pardon Boko Haram, and you tell us that they are repentant, bandits and repentant Boko Haram and all that. This is not fair. If there is anything like fairness in Nigeria, if there is anything like equity and justice, tender mercy, stretch your hands of mercy and release the IPOB leader. Let peace reign. But the government is just too stiff. We don't know why, but the hatred for Igbo as a whole is just too much. Yes, this is called pure hatred. That is why he's still holding, on this. You know that the federal government, or can I say President Muhammadu Buhari, is this issue of nNnamdi Kanu, he wants to turn to a personal issue, a personal stuff. He's acting based on what Arewa Consultative Forum and Northern Elders said. So he's just dancing to their tune. Record that in November 2021, when Igbo elders, visited him in Aso Rock, and they also, said, appealed to him to release nNnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Yes, he assured them, he gave them hope. Though it's difficult, but I will look into it. You not reach anything, the Northerners, they don't begin to hit their head. For what? How can you release nNnamdi Kanu, this and this and this and that? Nigerians, they talk. How can somebody carry elephant for head? You don't pick cricket for grand. It makes sense. It don't make sense. So guys, if you heard it now, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts with us below the comment section. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for always stopping by. Bye.